Hello, everyone, and welcome to Transforming Content Creation with AI. So today, content creation is evolving at a rapid pace, and AI is playing a major role in driving that transformation. AI technologies are no longer just tools for automating basic tasks. They are also changing the way content is produced, distributed, and personalized. In this session, we'll see how AI is changing the way content is created, helping businesses and creators to work more efficiently and get things done faster. We'll see how AI can come up with new ideas, automate tasks, and make content more personalized for different audiences, all while solving some of the problems that come with doing things manually. When we talk about AI in content creation, there are clear advantages that make it a powerful tool, but also some challenges to keep in mind. Okay. Nice. Sorry, guys. Okay. Solved.
No? Yeah.
So first, one of the biggest benefits is efficiency. AI can take over repetitive tasks as drafting summaries, writing summaries, drafting basic content, or even scheduling social media posts. And that saves a lot of time and frees up human creators to focus in more complex work. It's also incredibly versatile, so AI can generate all sorts of content, text, images, even videos, which make it a flexible solution for different content demands. Also, we have scalability. We know AI can create a big amount of content quickly, which is ideal for businesses that need to maintain a high volume of outputs. Finally, we have personalization. AI can analyze user behavior and preference, tailoring content to individual users. And one common example that we may all know is Netflix engine recommendation that recommends TV shows or films based on what you watch. But also, like everything in this life, there are some downsides. In this case, one of the biggest problems is that AI can create generic content. AI can generate content that hasn't deep emotional connections that sometimes is need to stand out in real life. And also there are ethical challenges. One of the biggest problems or examples that we have is when news articles generated solely by AI spread misinformation because the system misunderstood data. So we have to take into account that if the AI use data with gender or racial bias, they will be probably in the output too. These 2 points take us to the third one, that is quality control. So we know that AI can write articles or generate reports, but it's not perfect. So it might require human oversight to ensure that everything is up to date and correct. And last but not least, we have creativity limitations. So we all are aware that AI can create the plot of a movie, but the nuanced emotions, the character development, or the subtle humor are areas where human writers still shine. Now let's see some of the tools that we use for content creation. We'll focus on Gemini and OpenAI. First, Gemini offers multimodal AI capabilities, which means that it can handle text, images, and video, and also excels at advanced content creation and image recognition. Then we have OpenAI, starting with ChatGPT that many of you know about. It's a great solution for text generation. So you can use it to create vlogs, articles, or even essays without problem, but also is widely used in conversational AI, like customer support chatbots or interactive chatbots. And then it's also used for image recognition. You can pass it an image, and it will give you a description, text-based with the description of the image. And finally, we have DALL-E. That is the opposite thing that the image recognition. You can pass it a text prompt, and it will give you a wide range of image based on the text. Let's see some numbers with Ruth about that.
Thank you. Okay, so let's start with some statistics, because what's a tech talk without few statistics, right? So the first one, 67% of enterprises are incorporating generative AI into their overall strategy. Which means, if your company isn't doing this yet, I hate to break it to you, but you're late to the party. Next one, 60% of workers, and this is a fun one, will use their own AI on a daily basis. So imagine a world where you and your coworkers would have a virtual assistant to help you with half of your tasks. Seems nice, isn't it? Next one, 68% of global information workers claim they are proficient at prompt engineering. So, if you haven't heard about prompt engineering yet, you haven't? No worries, no worries. You still have a solid 32% of people to hang out with. And next one, 40% of enterprises' app will have embedded conversational AI. Because if your application isn't talking back to you, is it even 2024? And the last one, and my personal favorite, by 2026, so less than 2 years from now, 60, and I repeat, 60% of the design effort of new websites will be handled by generative AI. So, web designers, don't panic. AI isn't going to replace you, but it's going to take over the boring parts. So it's looking nice. Now, I want to introduce you to our content warriors. And by content warriors, I just mean people who's battling the creative chaos on a daily basis. So first one, we have Sofia Delgado, our content strategist. Sofia spends hours crafting the perfect categories just to see in horror how their coworkers use miscellaneous as where everything belongs. Sorry, Sofia. Now we have David Fletcher, our content creator. He's creating blogs like a machine, sometimes about things he don't fully understand. But hey, he's using Sofia's categories, so everything looks very organized. And last one is Emily Hartman, our web designer. Emily doesn't need fancy blueprints. You can give her just like some napkin with some doodles and even a coffee stain, and she will convert that into a website masterpiece. Nice. So now that we have met our content warriors, we are going to start with the demo. First, I want to show you this nice website that Maria, our designer, has created. And it's about TV shows and movies. And here is where our content warriors are working. So how can we help them? In order to help them, we are going to use the AI assistant. I think you have already seen it, but I want to talk to you a little bit more about it. This project started as a project for the exchange program here in Budapest. And Wes, that you know him, Kevin, Bárbara, and Victor took part on this project. And as it was a complete success, we want to bring it to the marketplace really soon. And our plan is to still evolve it in order to finally implement it into the product. So as you see, the AI assistant is the place where all our content warriors can come and create content using AI. So first, we're going to help Sofia. You remember Sofia, our category queen? So we're going to create some categories, and today we're going to keep it fun. We're going to create it about TV shows. But we are not only going to create them in English, we are also going to translate them in Spanish. So imagine Sofia Delight when she doesn't need to go create the categories and then go again and translate them. So let's see what the AI assistant can help us. It might take a few seconds, but yeah, it's already there. So we are going to see how it has been created. As you can see, there are several categories that have been created, and if we go there, it's translated to Spanish. So comedy, comedia, perfect. Yeah, Sofia is super happy because she saved a lot of time, and most importantly, her sanity. Now we're going to give David some love. David is our blogging machine. So we are going to create a blog about Game of Thrones because of dragons. I love dragons. So yeah, and you would see that we're creating one, but you can create 2, 3, 4 at a time. And the cool thing here is that it's going to create the text, but it's also going to create an image. It's going to generate an image related to the text. So that way, David can get some inspiration, because imagine he creates 10. He can just review them and get some inspiration and decide which one is the best one, or maybe use more than one. So it has been already created, and you could see the text and the image. But another cool thing here, and it's a little surprise, is that it has been auto-categorized. Yes, using Sophia's categories, the ones that we have just created. So now Sophia and David are best friends. Now we're going to do something a little bit different. We are going to create an object. Yes, because the AI assistant also creates objects. So we are going to create an object called movie, but we are not only going to create it, we are also going to translate it to Spanish, because we're on a roll out here. So let's see. And there are cool things about creating an object with the AI assistant. There's already there. We can check them out, but as you can see, the directory is a string, the duration is an integer, so it's getting the perfect field for each one. And another cool thing is that it's created as a draft. So we can go inside. You'll see there the fields that have been created. And we're reviewing it. It's looking nice. So we are going to publish it. So we've published it, and we just need to go to a page to map it. We're going to map the new object that we have created. There it is. Oh, it's looking really nice. And you can see that it has been also translated to Spanish. Perfect. So now they can go and create new entries about movies just this quick. So we have helped David and Sophia. We have saved them a lot of time. We've created objects. I'm really excited, but I feel like we're missing something, isn't it?
Yeah, we're missing our friend that needs to create pages quickly, so she can spend more time customizing it. So Emily needs to create a big amount of pages using Liferay fragments. Let's see what happens if we ask our AI to use a image that have a design made with any design tool to create a page based on that. I know that you already saw that this morning, but I think we can do it better. So let's see, we have a title, we have a paragraph, a video, some cards, and a slide at the end, and some social media buttons. Let's see if everything goes well. The page has been generated. And here it is. We have the title, the paragraph, the cards, the slides. And if we go to edit, I think that we can see also the video. Yeah. And also the social media buttons at the end. So what will happen if instead of a design made with a design tool, we do a handmade sketch? Do you think it's going to work? Yes? No? No? Okay, let's see. Let's try with another image that some of us did a few minutes ago. And if we check the picture, we see that we have a title, a banner, a card, a video, and also a slide, and some social media buttons at the end. So if Murphy let us work, the page is also generated. And if we are lucky enough, the page has the same components and the same fragments. The heading, the banner, the card, the video, and also the buttons. So it's working really good. So that's all. We have an AI generator that is able to help Emily and her friends. So now, I think that we have a few minutes left. So if you have any questions, or then if you want to try to generate something after the talk, we are open to talk and share with you. Sorry?
How can I use
Oh, sorry. Hello, everybody. So, how I can use it already? I mean, I go to GitHub and download Liferay CE, and then can I use it like that? Try it. Mm-hmm.
I think that it's not yet available, but it will be.
It's going to be on Marketplace really soon. But we can talk later. We can talk also with Kevin and help you maybe play a little bit before.
Okay, I can
it on
even
the
build it if we need it.
Sorry?
I can even build it if you have in GitHub that one. That's no problem.
Okay, okay. Let's talk later then.
Yeah.
Regarding the template creation from image, is there already a way you intend to use custom fragments that will be implemented for the placeholder? Or is there any way until now to decide what element I want on which element in my drawing? You showed me you want the banner, you want something like that. I'm not a designer per se, but that's something that would interest me because I think that would be a really good way to make the designs fast and focus on the customization.
Yeah, by now we are only using Liferay fragments, but you can customize the code probably and use your own fragments. It's all in the backend part. You have to, instruct the AI to use your fragments. Yeah, it's just a substitution. You can change the fragments, Liferay fragments, or your custom ones.
Okay, but that's something I have to configure and design
because
and program.
We don't know your fragments, so we are just using Liferay fragments.
No, maybe there will be a way you say generally write something like that. You have a key component in brackets on the beginning of each fragment, and when you do that, the image, the AI interprets the text from the image and know that's my key for using fragments. So I search the fragment that matches that text in my image, so I know that fragment I have to use there or something like that.
So it's basically the same. You have to draw it in a simple way, and then you change the Liferay fragments for your own ones, and it will work.
Okay, thank you.
It's the same.
And just for you to know, we are planning to evolve this. So one of the things that we were also trying to look into is not only creating the pages with an image, you can also create like a prompt and create the page with the prompt. So use I want a banner with blah blah, and it could also work.
That will be great for people that doesn't know design stuff. So that's the next steps.
My question is, did you have to fine-tune the model to do this stuff?
Sorry, because
if we had to fight,
did you have to fine-tune the model to do that stuff?
A lot. The image recognition was tough. So it was a difficult battle with the AI to recognize all the fragments and use the correct fragment in the page.
But now that we have image recognition, we can also like maybe create a blog based on an image instead of saying that, like asking the AI to create the blog with an image. If you have an image, maybe you can create a blog based on the image and so on. Sorry.
So second question is that what kind of, I mean, you have this Google AI and then you have OpenAI and DALL-E here. What could you have like a locally hosts like Llama 3 or something like that? I mean, sometimes you don't want to, maybe you want to have host locally on your own.
Yeah, so using different models, isn't it?
Yeah.
So for now, you can choose models between ChatGPT and Google, the ones that we've shown you. But the idea is also to try to improve that part, so the user finally could be able to choose between different ones, more than the ones that we have mentioned.
Okay, yeah. Local LLM sometimes are like.
So for now, if you want to check it, we have AI providers as OpenAI and Google, and then we choose the AI model or the image model and work with that. But just these two.
But you have a source code in GitHub, so solved.
Okay. So, there's another question there.
So for a lot of financial customers, their UI is mainly journeys, right? Form-based journeys. They move, for example, in insurance and others. So can you actually use APIs to create those journeys? You know, so basically Liferay pages, which are multi-step pages, and you can create the whole journey. Is this, or are we too far ahead, too far back still?
So for now, we are. You can't, but that's something we can, as I've mentioned, that we can take a look because we are evolving it. But this is where we are starting to use AI to create content. So there's a lot of things there.
I'm just interrupting you. Yes. So we will be presenting tomorrow what we've done this year regarding multi-step forms. And it's only a matter of adding AI on top of it. It's something we have in the plans, but it's not to be shown yet. Yes, thank you.
Nice. So, thank you very much. It has been a real pleasure. Again, we are going to be around here. So, if you still have questions, or as Bárbara said, if you want to try to draw something and try the AI wizard, we can do it.
Thank
Thank you very much.
So much.
So soon.